I don't know if you could relate to this, but lately I've been feeling like really overwhelmed every time I turn on my phone. Everything that's happening collectively, geopolitically, locally, and with the release of the new files, it just feels like that's all there is on my feed. Like the algorithm is just like bombarding me with all this graphic content that I don't really want to this already to a normal nervous system, right, that hasn't been through trauma, that could lead to our fear center of the brainstem, just like really going on alert, like all of this stuff happening at once. Uh, and that when we're flooded with stress hormones, that turns off our thinking brain. So we're like, in this survival mode, actually. And then if you are a survivor, then that could, on top of that, add all this body memory of images, sensations, feelings, emotions. And it is just, it's a lot. So I just really want to normalize that whatever you're feeling, whether it's rage and anger, whether it's like powerlessness, like what can I even do? Whether it's like a shutdown and being disconnected from your body, like all of these are intelligent responses. And the thing is, our nervous system isn't meant to be living at this speed, like the way we evolved. And if you look at, wild animals, or if you look at even like little children before we're socialized to sit still and be quiet and be good, we naturally, right, stressors come in, like sensory information comes in, something happens, we see something, we hear something, and then we respond, right? That's like the natural stress cycle. There's an activation of energy, and that energy is created for us to mobilize, to move, to run, to say something, whatever it is, right? And then the energy discharges and the cycle, and then we recover. And that's how we keep going. But what is happening in this modern world is that we're scrolling our phone and we're constantly seeing all this stuff coming at us, but we're not finishing the stress cycle, right? So it's just, we're just getting activated and activated and activated, but it's not processing. We're not moving. We're not, the energy's not discharging. It's just like buzzing inside. This is why somatic and nervous system work is so important right now more than ever. If you're open for it, I want to invite you to a little mini somatic ritual. Everything here is an option, right? So your empowered choice and voice is the first thing. So you could choose whether you want to do this or not. It's going to involve some touch, like sensations. It's going to involve breath and using your voice and some movement. The first invitation is just to meet yourself wherever you're at. Just kind of notice what's present in you right now, whether it's like tension, whether you're feeling great, maybe you're like feeling disconnected and not really feeling your body. Maybe there's like a million thoughts. Whatever it is, just say hello. You don't need to change it, get rid of it. Just kind of meet yourself exactly where you are. Now, if you want, I invite you to see if there's any part of your body that would like some contact. So that might be just sending your awareness there, or maybe placing your hand. Like for me right now, it's my neck. Yeah, so maybe just contacting yourself. And what we know through science is that where our attention goes, energy flows. And you might even pretend or imagine that you're sending your breath there to this place. And by that, I don't mean that your lungs are actually moving to this part of your body, but it's actually a way that the brain starts to communicate with the nervous system, with the body, just updating sensation, information that maybe right now it's okay. It's okay enough to stop guarding. And maybe you want to leave your hand as it is, or perhaps there's some like self massage that wants to happen, some movement, just following, right, the impulse and following what feels good. This invites the release of oxytocin, which we call the cuddle hormone, but it's actually a lot more. It's like the bonding hormone, and it actually helps us process anger and rage too when something that we love or someone is in need of protection. But yeah, so just kind of staying with that. Notice what happens to your breath. And in a moment or two, I'm going to invite you to come back to center. And now we're actually going to start to breathe. And now I'm going to invite you to start to hum into your body. So, whenever you're ready, inhaling. And as you exhale, humming out into your body. Feeling that vibration. And one more time, yummy hum. Inhaling in. Yeah, and just pausing to notice any residual sensation from that vibration from your voice. If anything shifted, there's no right or wrong answer. Maybe just get curious. And perhaps this is a good place to stop. You might be feeling a little bit more sensation. Maybe your nervous system is unfreezing a little. Maybe your brain is coming down into your body. Or maybe not. But there is one more part to this practice. Once we feel a little safer in the body, then we are able to process whatever unnecessary stress energy that's still buzzing inside and to help it move through. With that, we're going to change this humming into more of like a, rah, a growl. So you could start to move your jaw, inviting the fascia and muscles around the jaw, the neck, maybe moving your tongue around, and maybe adding some claw movement, so like a tiger or a bear or whatever you want to imagine. So if you want, we're going to do this 3 times. So whenever you're ready, inhaling all the way in. And as you exhale, growling out. Maybe getting really like guttural. Feel it in your guts. Inhaling. And one more time. You make a fist with your hand, letting it go and just kind of pausing, staying with whatever moved through, whatever is moving through. Maybe you feel some tingling, some warmth. That may be a sign that your body's discharging residual stress, unprocessed emotion. And just taking a couple of moments to kind of see if there's anything else that you need to do. Maybe there's an impulse. Maybe you want to move your body or sound some more. Or perhaps it feels complete. And just kind of letting your nervous system integrate this experience, trusting that it will take for itself what was helpful and leaving the rest behind. Yeah. And thank you for your practice.